Hello and welcome to South Asia Today, a show that provides you the glimpses of South Asia. I'm your host, Shivangi Mishra. Let's begin with the headlines first. Bangladesh grapples with inflation crisis following PM Hasina's ouster. Gilgit-Baltistan's health crisis urges urgent action amidst rising disease. And eco treasures to luxury trains, visitors enjoys India's tourism landscape. Let's begin the show. In Gujarat, the Sujalam Sufalam Yojana has transformed drought-stricken areas into agricultural powerhouses by improving water management. Launched by Narendra Modi in 2003, this initiative enhances irrigation, boosts crop yields and fosters community resilience, setting a national model for sustainable water resource management. We have a report.
Gujarat has thrived in agriculture and allied sectors, largely due to improved irrigation and innovative farming practices. At the heart of this transformation lies the Sujalam Sufalam Yojana, a visionary initiative launched by Narendra Modi in 2003 during his tenure as Chief Minister. This groundbreaking scheme was designed to combat water scarcity and revolutionize water management across the state. Regions once plagued by droughts such as North Gujarat, Saurashtra, Kutch and Central Gujarat have experienced a remarkable turnaround. The Sujalam Sufalam Yojana has not only rejuvenated agriculture but also fortified communities, uniting the people of Gujarat in a shared commitment to prosperity and resilience.
સુજલામ સુફલામ યોજના અને મારે ઉત્તર ગુજરાતના ખેડૂતોનો વારંવાર આભાર માનું છું કારણ માને એક ધડાકે એમણે સુજલામ સુફલામ માટે જમીન આપી હતી લગભગ 500 કિલોમીટર કેનાલ એક પણ કોર્ટ કચેરી ના થઈ અને જમીન લોકોએ આપી કાચી કેનાલ બની ગઈ અને પાણી નીચે ઉતરવા માંડ્યા અને પાણીના સ્તર ઉપર આવવા માંડ્યા.
The Sujalam Sufalam Yojana aims to rejuvenate rivers, construct check dams and promote water conservation in Gujarat. This initiative seeks to enhance the state's resilience to water shortages, boost agricultural productivity and transform semi-arid regions into productive agricultural zones. In the village of Malgarh Mamanagar, in the Banaskantha district, farmers like Kalpesh Kumar Solanki, who owns 30 acres of land, have seen significant benefits. Previously struggling with declining water levels, Kalpesh now irrigates his fields using water delivered via PVC pipelines from the scheme. This has increased his crop yields of peanuts, potatoes and other vegetables, allowing him to grow more and earn higher profits. Additionally, clean water now reaches his home, meeting his household needs. Kalpesh considers the scheme a miracle for farmers and expresses gratitude to Prime Minister Modi for his support.
पहले हमारे यहाँ बहुत सूखा था, पानी की बहुत समस्या थी, भूगर्भ का तल बहुत नीचा चला गया था, इसलिए खेती हम नहीं कर सकते थे. उसके बाद में नरेंद्र मोदी जी साहब ने सुजलम सुफलम योजना शुरू की, उसका पानी तालाब में डाला, वहाँ से हमने पीवीसी पाइप द्वारा हमारे खेत में पानी लाया और वहाँ खेत से स्प्रिंकलर चालू करके वहाँ खेती उपज करने का चालू किया. हम सर्दियों में आलू बोते हैं, गर्मियों में वो खरबूजा बोलते हैं वो बोते हैं और बारिश के टाइम पे मूंगफली बोते हैं. उसकी फसल में हमको बहुत अच्छी आमदनी हुई.
बहुत बदलाव ला दिया. पहले ये इधर पशुपालन है, खेती है, कुछ नहीं, पूर्व गुज्जर था. ये रिकॉर्ड भी बता रहा है. अभी तो ये मोदी सरकार और सब आए तो वो सब खुश हो गए. खूब धन्यवाद बोलते हैं, सब किसान धन्यवाद बोलते हैं मोदी जी का.
Carrying forward the legacy, Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel is emphasizing the construction of rainwater harvesting structures across Gujarat to boost agriculture and promote sustainability. He emphasized the scheme's success in increasing water conservation by 11 lakh cubic meters and the construction of approximately 24,800 rainwater harvesting structures across the state.
જળ સંચય અને જળ સિંચન આજના સમયની માંગ છે. જળ સંરક્ષણ અને જળ સંવર્ધનની દિશામાં આદરણીય વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીની વિઝનરીની પહેલથી પહેલા ગુજરાત અને હવે આખા દેશમાં એક નવી જનજાગૃતિ આવી છે.
The Sujalam Sufalam Yojana in Gujarat has been recognized by the World Bank for its focus on drought proofing through groundwater recharge. Key components include pumping water to fill reservoirs, spreading canals, and constructing farm ponds. The World Bank praised the state for increased groundwater levels, revived dug wells, expanded irrigation, and reduced energy use in water deficit regions. Experts have praised the Sujalam Sufalam Yojana for transforming Gujarat and establishing it as a role model for other states in India.
आज ये स्थिति आई कि सारे देश में गुजरात पानी के क्षेत्र में खास करके वाटर मैनेजमेंट क्षेत्र में एक रोल मॉडल जो बन गया है, इसका यश हम जो देना चाहते हैं तो नरेंद्र भाई मोदी को, जब वो गुजरात के मुख्यमंत्री थे तब उन्होंने ये इसकी नींव रखी और आज ये स्थिति में गुजरात आ गया है.
When Narendra Modi assumed office as Prime Minister in 2014, he sought to replicate the success of Gujarat's Sujalam Sufalam Yojana on a national scale. This vision led to the launch of the Jal Shakti Abhiyan and Atal Bhujal Yojana initiatives designed to empower communities in sustainable water resource management. By fostering grassroots participation, these programs aim not only to rejuvenate water resources but also to showcase a model of collective action that can be scaled across the country.
Moving on, Bangladesh is currently in the grips of a severe economic crisis, with inflation rates soaring following the ousting of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. This political upheaval, marked by Hasina's flight to India in August, amid escalating turmoil and corruption allegations, has left the nation struggling to cope with skyrocketing prices. We have a report. Following the dramatic ouster of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, Bangladesh is now grappling with a severe inflation crisis. In the past 2 months, the cost of essential goods such as rice, cooking oil and vegetables has surged by over 20%. Fuel prices have also increased dramatically, driving up transportation and production costs, which further exacerbates the situation. Local residents are finding it increasingly difficult to meet their daily needs as the inflation crisis drives the prices of necessities to unprecedented heights. On a trip to the market with 800 taka earned from his Uber rides, his net earnings after setting aside expenses, which include the cost of renting the car and fuel, Zaman ended up spending 619 taka on vegetables alone.
আমি পেশায় ব্যবসায়ী, আমার এই দোকান, আর এই পাশাপাশি আমি এখন ওই রাইড শেয়ারিং করি আর কি, উবার চালক আর কি। আচ্ছা, মানে এই ব্যবসার পরিস্থিতিও ভালো না, আমার যে ফ্যামিলি যে খরচ এটা মানে উঠতেছে না, যার কারণে আমি এখন রাইড শেয়ারিংয়েও নামছি। মানে পাশাপাশি আমি দুইটাই করতেছি আর কি, ইয়ার সাথে আমি জড়িত, দুইটা ব্যবসা, একটা হচ্ছে ব্যবসা, একটা হচ্ছে রাইড শেয়ারিং। দুইটা কর্মের সাথে জড়িত থাকার পরেও আমি আমার এই সংসার চালাইতে হিমশিম খাইতে হচ্ছে, এবং ইভেন আমার এই যে দোকানের অনেক মালও কমে গেছে। মানে এই জিনিসপত্র এত দাম আর ইনকামের দিক দিয়ে আমি পুরোপুরি কাভার দিতে পারতেছি না, যার কারণে আমার এই দোকানের মূলধন থেকে আমার কিছু খরচ মানে করা হয়েছে আর কি।
Many citizens are blaming the newly formed interim government led by Nobel laureate economist Muhammad Yunus for failing to control the market. The interim administration was established after Sheikh Hasina's departure, which followed violent protests earlier this year. Officials have pointed to the recent flash floods as a significant cause of disruption to the food supply chain, citing ruined harvests as a major factor.
Any syndicate would be broken by us. Then only analyzing the market situation, we can detect them, we can locate their position, their status, and we will intervene there. If necessary, we will use our legal instruments that has been given by the law.
There is also a growing concern over stockpiler syndicates that are believed to be creating an artificial crisis in the markets. The head of the National Consumer Rights Authority has promised stringent actions against those responsible, including politicians and stockpilers, to restore price stability. Bangladesh faces a daunting road ahead as it navigates this economic turmoil, with the interim government under intense pressure to stabilize the market and alleviate the burdens on its citizens. Now we take a look at some happenings in Asia in a segment called Asia Watch.
Iraqi Kurds began voting in a parliamentary election in their semi-autonomous region in northern Iraq following repeated delays. The vote is to elect 100 lawmakers who will then pick a parliamentary speaker, a president and a prime minister for Iraqi Kurdistan, which gained self-rule in 1991. The parliamentary elections, originally supposed to be held in 2022, have been repeatedly delayed due to disagreements between the two dominant parties, the Kurdistan Democratic Party and the Patriotic Union of Kurdistan. With opposition parties weak, the two parties are likely to extend more than 3 decades of power sharing. University teachers and students took their blackboards and notebooks to the Plaza de Mayo Square for public classes to protest against Argentine President Milei's budget cuts. As part of a 48-hour national teachers' strike that began, 109 public classes and different educational activities are set to take place in Plaza de Mayo Square in front of the government house, also known as the Casa Rosada. In early October, Argentina's Congress failed to overturn Milei's controversial veto of a law that would have shored up university spending in line with inflation following mass protests by students and university workers against the measure. Milei argues that the law would jeopardize a fiscal balance he has promoted to tackle a long-running economic crisis and has pledged to veto anything that threatens it. Argentina's health, pension and education spending have been the hardest hit by Milei's public cuts. The law vetoed by Milei would have adjusted public education budgets due to inflation. University salaries have lost around 40% of their purchasing power due to inflation. South Korean researchers from Mobile Robotics Lab at Seoul National University of Science and Technology have developed a new aerial cargo transportation platform called Palletron, which can be controlled by direct human interaction while maintaining in-air stability. As the name suggests, Palletron is a combination of cargo pallet and multi-rotor drone, in effect a flying shopping cart. Cargo can be placed on top of the pallet and moved around by applying gentle force even while walking on stairs, something not possible with a conventional cart. The research team led by Lee Seong-jae, a professor of mechanical system design engineering at Seoul Tech, said existing multi-rotor drones have fixed wings and need to be titled to change direction while hovering. They can only load freight in cargo bays beneath the fuselage, limiting the size and fragility of the cargo they can carry. To overcome these issues, Lee said the team put the drone inside a pallet-like exoskeleton, which makes it possible to carry cargo on top of the pallet regardless of size or type, while it is safe to be approached by humans during flight.
The government in Pakistan-occupied Gilgit-Baltistan has consistently overlooked the issues and concerns of its people. The residents have been grappling with alarming problems, including dire health and sanitation conditions. Many lives have been lost to diseases like rabies and dengue due to the ineffectiveness of the administration. Despite frequent opposition and protests from the local population, the administration has turned a blind eye to these serious issues. This report delves deeper into the ongoing crisis.
The healthcare situation in Gilgit-Baltistan is alarming. Inadequate infrastructure, a shortage of medical staff, and severe water scarcity all contribute to rising health concerns. However, these issues are nothing new for the residents. Despite repeated calls for improvements in the health infrastructure, the Pakistan government has consistently overlooked the problem, leaving people to suffer or, in the worst cases, die. The recent spike in rabies cases and deliberate dog attacks on locals highlight the incompetence of the Pakistani administration, resulting in the tragic loss of lives.
गिलगित बल्तिस्तान में डॉग बाइट्स के काफ़ी ज़्यादा केसेस आ रहे हैं और उसकी वजह से कुछ डेथ्स भी गिलगित में रिपोर्ट हुई हैं। अगर रेबीज़ हो जाता है, कुत्ता काटने के बाद रेबीज़ हो जाता है, तो इसमें जान जाने का ख़तरा बहुत ज़्यादा होता है। तो सेकंड जो लोग पेट्स रखते हैं, डॉग्स रखते हैं, उनके लिए है कि अपने पेट्स को वैक्सीनेट करवाएं, उनकी जो कॉपी होती है उसको मेंटेन कराएं, उनकी जितनी भी वैक्सीन्स होती हैं वो मुकम्मल कराएं और अपने पालतू कुत्तों को आवारा घूमने ना छोड़ दें। सेकेंडली जो वालिदैन हैं वो अपने बच्चों को गलियों में इस तरह खुले में ना छोड़ें, क्योंकि रिस्क बढ़ जाता है। कुत्ते बच्चों के ऊपर ज़्यादा अटैक कर सकते हैं, जिसकी वजह से उनको खुदा न खास्ता रेबीज़ हो सकता है।
The rising cases of rabies and dengue fever in Pakistan-occupied Gilgit-Baltistan have become a challenge to address. The deprivation of basic necessities like clean drinking water and proper sanitation, coupled with poor healthcare services, a lack of essential supplies, and the absence of modern medical equipment has not only led to inadequate treatment but has also worsened the situation for the people. Without significant improvements in healthcare and environmental management, the ongoing health crisis in POGB is likely to worsen further.
मेरा नाम डॉक्टर इम्तियाज़ अहमद है। मैं मेडिकल स्पेशलिस्ट हॉस्पिटल में पिछले 4 सालों से काम कर रहा हूँ। जैसा कि आपको बखूबी इल्म है, पूरे पाकिस्तान में डेंगू बुखार का जो है एक आउट ब्रेक हुआ है, जिसमें स्पेशली KBK और GB में काफ़ी केसेस आ रहे हैं। इसी तरह हमारे हॉस्पिटल में, चिलास हॉस्पिटल में भी पिछले कोई 2-3 हफ्ते से अच्छे खासे तादाद में केसेस आ रहे हैं। अराउंड अबाउट 100+ केसेस जो है हमारे हॉस्पिटल में आए हैं पिछले 2-3 हफ्तों में।
The local administration's failure to address rising health concerns and provide basic necessities in POGB exposes both corruption and inaptitude. Their inaction on critical issues like healthcare, clean water, and sanitation has left the population vulnerable to serious diseases like rabies and dengue. If this neglect continues, frustration will only increase, pushing people to demand their basic rights to health and safety. Without urgent reforms, the risk of widespread discontent and civil unrest looms large.
India is a land of diverse landscapes, cultures, and rich history, making it an attractive tourism destination for global travelers. With record-breaking international arrivals, the country is now showcasing its hidden tourist destinations to visitors. Today we invite you to explore the hidden gems of India's Jharkhand state, which is quickly gaining recognition among both local and international travelers. Steeped in the vibrant symphony of nature, Jharkhand is blossoming into a hub for spiritual and eco-tourism. Once overlooked, the state now offers a wide range of destinations that immerse travelers in its beauty. From the breathtaking U-shaped valleys of Patratu and the scenic water resorts of Ramgarh to the tranquil sunset points of Netarhat, these sites provide a thrilling escape into nature. Additionally, the stunning Hundru Falls and serene Jona Falls are becoming popular picnic spots, with local authorities investing in infrastructure and safety to enhance the visitor experience.
अभी तो कुछ कलकत्ता से गेस्ट आए हैं, उनको लेके घुमाने के लिए आया हूँ। अभी फिर भी यहाँ जो बारिश के मौसम में थोड़ा डेंजर हो जाता है, लेकिन फिर भी देखने के लिए बहुत ही बेहतरीन सुंदर प्लेस है ये।
এখানে আমি এর আগে দুবার এসেছি, এই নিয়ে আমার এটা হচ্ছে তিনবার। তো এটা তো আপনারা দেখতেই পাচ্ছেন, এর আগে আমরা যে দুবার এসেছি তখন হচ্ছে গ্রীষ্মকালে এসেছিলাম এবং সেই সময় জলের পরিমাণটা খুব কম ছিল। তো এইবারে আসা মূলত এই বর্ষার সময় এই জোনা ফলসের ভয়ঙ্কর রূপটাই আমরা হচ্ছে উপলব্ধি করতে চেয়েছি।
As these destinations attract tourists, they also provide a vital source of income and livelihood for many tribal artisans who sell handmade crafts.
हम लोग ऐसे और लोग भी बनाते हैं, लेकिन अभी भीड़ थोड़ी कम होती है, इसलिए अभी 1-2 लोग ही बनाते हैं। और जैसे दिसंबर जनवरी हो गया तो आपको 10 या 15 आदमी बनाते हुए दिखेंगे यहाँ पर।
Jharkhand is rich in historical sites, including ancient temples and tribal villages, which offers visitors a glimpse into its vibrant history. The ancient Ratu Fort and picturesque Tagore Hill in the bustling city of Ranchi stand as living testaments to this heritage. As travelers seek authentic experiences, improved road and rail connectivity, along with better infrastructure, the journey promises unforgettable adventures and a deeper connection to the essence of rural India. In recent years, Jharkhand has experienced a steady increase in tourist footfall.
हमारे कुछ आइडेंटिफाइड डेस्टिनेशंस थे जो हमने आइडेंटिफाई किए, जैसे नेतरहाट, बाबा बैद्यनाथ धाम एंड पतरातू लेक रिजॉर्ट प्लस चांडिल डैम। तो ये सब जो लोकेशंस है, ये सब हमारा मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ टूरिज्म की तरफ से कुछ स्कीम्स था जिसके तहत हमने डेवलपमेंट करने की कोशिश की और मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ टूरिज्म को पूरा सपोर्ट किया इस चीज़ में। लाइक प्रसाद स्कीम के तहत पे हमारा जो देवघर का एरिया था, जो स्पिरिचुअल टूरिज्म के लिए सबसे फेमस है, एक ज्योतिर्लिंग है वहाँ पर, वो पूरा एक प्लेस डेवलप हुआ है। अब आप आएंगे तो वहाँ पर देखेंगे।
India's first luxury train, the Palace on Wheels, has embarked on its inaugural journey of the season from New Delhi. Launched in 1982, this opulent train operates from September to April, traveling from New Delhi to the enchanting landscapes of Rajasthan. With 14 elegantly designed coaches and 41 sumptuous cabins, it accommodates up to 80 guests. Travelers aboard the Palace on Wheels indulge in luxury amenities surrounded by interiors adorned with royal decor, each named after various locations in Rajasthan, reflecting the state's rich history and cultural lineage.
ये जो ट्रेन है राजस्थान के लिए एक लैंडमार्क है और लोग बहुत दूर से विभिन्न देशों से इस विशेष रूप से इस ट्रेन पर यात्रा करने के लिए आते हैं। आप देख रहे हैं आज ये ट्रेन आपको एक नए रूप में नजर आ रही है। हम जहाँ पर हैं रेस्टोरेंट, इसे शीश महल का लुक दिया गया है और जो राजस्थानी जो एक आर्ट एंड कल्चर है और हेरिटेज है, जो एक रॉयल टच है, उसको देते हुए इसको टीकरी का काम इस पर करवाया गया है।
India offers an unparalleled travel experience that captivates visitors with its rich tapestry of diverse cuisines, hidden gems waiting to be explored, and a vibrant cultural heritage. From the aromatic spices of street food to the tranquility of untouched landscapes, every journey in India is a feast for the senses. Each visitor leaves with unforgettable memories, having immersed themselves in the enchanting mosaic of traditions and flavors that define this incredible country. Now it's time for me to wrap up today's episode. We'll be back next week at the same time. This is Shivangi Mishra, signing off on behalf of the entire production team of South Asia Today. Goodbye and take care.